Hi, I am Claudia Brown Coulter. I am a divorce mediator and I help you create a customized divorce so that you can uncouple consciously and respectfully. So, there are two major types of divorce: a traditional divorce and a mediated divorce. Of course, you can do a DIY, which is great. Now, for a traditional divorce, it's usually more money, a lot more money, because traditionally you have attorneys. And if you've got kids, that can run you almost $20,000 per person. The average in the state of California right now is about $17,000 per person to get a divorce. So that's almost $40,000 for your family to get a divorce. You can use that money to build new lives. Okay. Sometimes you need a lawyer. Don't ever think that I don't think so. Lawyers are great. We need lawyers. We need lawyers. But not everyone needs to have an attorney help them with their divorce. You don't always need that. Now, when you do a mediated divorce, it is less money. It's great. A traditional divorce, traditionally in divorce, it's like, let's keep secrets. Let's hide as much as we can. Let's not tell them what's happening. Let's kind of attack them. Whereas in mediation, things are openly discussed. A lot of times, if you email your mediator is going to ask you to CC your spouse on it. So you might have to say some things that aren't that great about your spouse, or like, if I say that, that's going to trigger him or her. But it is better for things to be out in the open. They know exactly what's happening, what's being said. Nobody's talking about someone behind their back. That's the difference. All right. In a traditional divorce, you pay for your attorney, they pay for their attorney. You pay for your expert witness, they pay for their expert witness. Whereas in a mediated divorce, the fees are split between the spouses. So the mediator fee, or the legal document assistant fee, or the CDFA fee, that's a certified financial divorce analyst, that fee is split between the people, both of you. So you don't both pay the mediator their rate, you pay half of it. You pay half, they pay half. In a traditional divorce, you have an advocate on your side. You're paying your attorney to be your advocate, to fight for you, to take your side, to get what you need, to, in some cases, protect you, to help shield you. So that is great. You have an advocate. You do not have an advocate in a mediated divorce. And this is why mediation is not necessarily for everyone. If you are fearful of your spouse, if you feel like your spouse is hiding things from you, they are hiding money, a mediated divorce is not going to be the best option for you. If you are in fear for your life, a mediated divorce where you guys are communicating openly and honestly, that can't really happen. There is a major power imbalance there. And so a mediated divorce is not necessarily going to be your best option. You may actually need to look at a traditional divorce and bite the bullet and pay that attorney so that you can have somebody who knows the law, who can advocate for you. Now, in a traditional divorce, you may have to appear in court. In a mediated divorce, it's very unlikely you'll have to appear in court. If all your paperwork's done correctly, you do not have to go to court, which is great. You don't have to take the time. You don't have to go downtown. You don't have to pay for parking. You don't have to sit in traffic. It's great. Now, if you are thinking, you know what, I'm going to have my day in court. And I actually had somebody say, you know what, I'm just going to tell my ex, I'll see you in court. It feels good, but you might not actually get that day in court. Most traditional cases settle, which is great. We want things to settle. They settle out of court. So if you can settle out of court in a traditional divorce, it might behoove you to settle out of court in a mediated divorce and pay less money and most likely have less time. I do not want to paint too rosy of a picture though of mediation. It's not necessarily easy. It's a lot easier to actually fight with someone. It kind of keeps you connected. It drags things out. You get to stay married for a little bit longer. Um, but when you're in mediation, it's tough because you got to try to reach an agreement with somebody that either you can't stand anymore or that hurt you deeply. So then you can't stand them anymore. It's very, very hard. You've got to work past your own emotions. Whereas a lot of times people feed their emotions if they have the money to do so, they can feed their emotions by filing motion after motion after motion after motion and having their attorney do that for them. Whereas in mediation, it's not a good place to feed your emotion because you're not going to settle. So when you are considering a divorce to go through, I want you to consider these things. It's not just about money. It's never just about money anyway. It's about how long it will take you, how you are ready to navigate through this divorce. And if you decide to go through a traditional route and have attorneys, but then decide partway through, we can do mediation instead, you can bring your attorney to mediation. That's fine. That's great. Um, but just go into this with an open mind. Mediation is not easy, but it is rewarding. And especially if you have children together, because you're going to be together the rest of your lives, whether you like it or not. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a good day. Weigh your options carefully. Don't jump into hiring a lawyer right away. Don't jump into hiring a mediator right away. And be sure to interview more than one attorney, just like you should interview more than one mediator and find the fit that is right for you. I told you, I help you create a customized divorce. So, baby, customize that sucker. Make it work for you and the life you're going to create. Have a great day. I'm rooting for you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.